Greetings, my fellow unicorns. I'm Jolene. Welcome to Jolene Sparkles. Today we're back with some Dyson Sphere program, and it looks like they have updated their starting screen just a tiny little bit. And the really awesome thing is that they actually have the new release out. I believe they're calling it the May release, even though it's like the end of May. But hey, whatever. It's still in May. They still hit their target, you know. I do like this starting screen because it's kind of cool because you can see like where the swarm kind of comes in and where the actual shell comes in and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. So just bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying to get myself a little bit set up here. I'm running a little bit late today. I was gaming a little bit with Brittany, and then she had a troll attack, so I had to like stop getting ready and had to go jump over to kind of help her and stuff. But yeah, whatever. So let me go ahead and look through the two troll attacks. Yes, two troll attacks. So, taking a quick look at the change log, it looks like the blueprints they were not able to get in for this particular update, unfortunately. But it looks like they've got a lot of other cool stuff in there. So they got the buildings, so you can kind of build those. I really don't. I gotta move this arm. I don't like how it's kind of sitting here right now. It's kind of making it difficult to see that other screen. But anyway. Sorry, totally random. So let's get into some Dyson Sphere program and load this up. So you can see we're on the planet, and this is the this is that little other planet that we're working on, and we're getting some more of this kind of stuff. So basically, the goal is that what we're going to do is we're going to still go ahead and complete getting all of our research up. We're going to complete creating the Dyson shell. And then at some point we will create a brand new game just to check out some of the new stuff, the new planets, and it's mostly just the new planets and whatnot. That's really the only big change that would require us to create a brand new game. It looks really weird the way that that's kind of like plopped down there. Whatever. You can see that there is definitely a delay in, you know, the hydrogen coming in. As we do some more research, that'll get a little bit better. But one thing I want to check out, that I've been dying to check out, is how you can now place, and I haven't actually done this yet, so I'm not entirely sure how to do it, but it looks like, okay, so drag to plural construct. That's an interesting way to phrase that, but okay. So yeah, you just kind of drop them down, and then bang, you could drop a whole ton of them. Oh my god, that's going to be so amazing. It's going to save us so much time. Oops. Forgot to do that. Okay, so where we left off was we were getting these little, oh god, what do they call these? The Casimir crystal thingies. Why is it still going through there? Yeah, I guess I should really kind of, yeah, one of the things I ended up doing after I got off the stream last week was I changed to burning off the graphene instead. And oops, I gotta move this cable. It's kind of in the way. It's getting in the way of my escape key. I really need to clean off my desk. I have too much stuff up here, too many computers and whatnot. So I decided to start burning off graphene instead, which seems like a weird thing to burn off and kind of waste for right now. But that is because, let me see if I can get into the thing here. You can see that we always end up having a ton more of graphene than we do of hydrogen. And eventually we'll switch this over to, so we're using, we're burning hydrogen instead, but for right now I had to start doing that because we just weren't really, it wasn't really producing anything. And you can see I have it set to priority, so it's only burning off the excess. And even then, I'm still kind of questioning whether that's really the direction I want to keep going with this, but you know what, for right now this is good. Let's go ahead and upgrade a couple of these so we can make sure that we're using these. Oops, I didn't want to upgrade that one. Let's make sure that we're actually utilizing as much of this as we can, because we don't want to burn off that crap unless we really need to. Meaning the graphene. But you can see that the hydrogen kind of went through super fast, so at least we're not wasting any of that. Just want to make sure that graphene kind of comes in quickly too, because then that will prevent it from being deprioritized and just getting burnt off, but like whatever. We'll probably have to add a couple of more transports in here, and that will help with the throughput. Looks like we can build a couple of these. Let's go ahead and build, it's only 2 more transports. itchy nose. It's only 2 more transports, but that's totally okay. That'll just give us a little tiny bit more. Let's drop this in here, burn that off. Then we're going to head back to our main planet to start working on all the other things that we need in order to start building our rockets. And we're getting close. I mean, the processors, or the quantum processors, were like a big next quantum chip, sorry. Quantum chips were the next big thing that we had to kind of get worked out. So once we get those quantum chips, then it'll be pretty smooth sailing, I think. I don't know if we have deuterium fuel rods being created right now, but it's something we should really look into because that's something we're going to need a lot of, and they're kind of resource intensive to generate those, so it'd be good to get those burning off in the background and churning through. Got a little itchy in my eye, and I don't want to mess up my eye shadows, so I have to be careful with that. There we go. 2 more, and that should help a little tiny bit, and then we'll come back here and do some more shortly. Let's head back to our main base. Climbing getting some altitude, getting away from the planet. Let's see, where are we at? We want to go back to this planet. Wait, where's our main planet? Oh wait, no, this is, sorry, no. So this is within this one solar system. So you can see that we're going to have to kind of come back to the solar system at one point, because we're just kind of shipping these out. But what we do want to do is go back to our main solar system. And that one is, I think it's this one right here, right? Lambda, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is, because we're going to head back to Audrey the Sexy. I still haven't told her that I did that. But Brittany knows that I did it for her, because she was here when I did that. Okay, let's go into a warp speed so we can head to Audrey the Sexy. And for the next person who subscribes or follows tonight, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, I will name either a planet or a star system after you, depending. I haven't decided which yet, but it will be either of those. Yeah, so you're going to want to go ahead and do that. And... Oop, crap. Didn't mean to do that, but luckily I was really close. I thought I overshot it, but I didn't, so that's good. See how we're doing on fuel inside of our little mech here. It looks like we're doing good on that. Okay, cool. Kind of low energy today, as you can see. Me and Brittany, I almost said Audrey for a second, but I was hanging out with Audrey the other day. We were both getting our hair done, which was awesome. But me and Brittany went out and did some clothes shopping yesterday. It was super fun, but it's exhausting. Haven't really been doing very much out and about, but it was amazing to actually have a drink in a bar. Well, it wasn't entirely a bar, it was partially a restaurant, but that was super awesome. I haven't done that in a really long time, so that was pretty exciting.
Well, and we also know why you're so exhausted, because your girlfriend bought half the store.
Also exhausted because, as Brittany said in the background, that she bought half the store. It's kind of an exaggeration. She bought like 60% of the store. So, just a mild exaggeration on her part. Alright, so let's see here. But yeah, I'm pretty exhausted, so I will be probably going to my hour and a half, and that's it tonight. I won't be going much further. But the cool thing is that on Wednesday, this week coming up, because remember, if you are a return user, then you'll already know this. I stream every Wednesday and Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, not specific time. And this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, I will be streaming Valheim. Valheim. Yes, that time I said it a little bit on purpose, but I have been struggling to say that word, and Brittany's making fun of me constantly for it, because she doesn't believe that I'm having trouble saying it. She's like, you're just making it up. But I'm like, I don't do things like that. I don't just make things up, even though she says it constantly. I mean, what? No, but seriously, I am not making that up. All right, so we got to find where our plane filters are. Oh yeah, but sorry. So yeah, I'm looking for the plane filters, and as I find those, we'll just start working on that while I'm kind of babbling. But yeah, I'm going to be. We're going to be playing that on Wednesday, and I'm going to be setting up a dedicated server that we will be playing during my stream, and it will be available to the public. But there'll definitely be some rules on it, as you can imagine. Okay, here's where our plane filters are. Perfect. So we're gonna kind of head over that way. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have some rules on there, like, don't go killing the bosses without me saying, like, let's go do this. Want to try to keep the server on a certain level of progression, and we'll be kind of working together on it. But if you are playing the game, definitely want to come check it out. Anybody will be able to join, so it's going to be kind of fun. It's going to be exciting. Okay, so here's where our plane filters are being created, and you can see that we do have an excess quantity of them right now. Oh wait, I should have picked up some. Do I have enough? I don't have enough foundations, but let's see if we can get a little bit of foundation out. I'm gonna have to go pick some more up. Crap, totally forgot about that. I wish this was multiplayer. I could just be like, Brittany, could you do me a favor and bring me some foundation? But I can't do that, so. Let's see, let's build this out a little bit further. We'll add some more logistics. You can see kind of our output here.
Do you really want me to bring you foundation?
You can't do that, so.
Okay. I'm confused.
She's like, wait, I'm confused. Do you want me to bring you foundation? And I'm like, you can't in this game. If you could, that would be awesome, but unfortunately you can't. Because this game is not multiplayer yet. It'll be multiplayer eventually, but as of right now, it is unfortunately not multiplayer. That would be awesome, but no, not yet. Okay, so we're going to build another pass-through, kind of like what we did before with the other things, so that will allow us to make these things part of our logistics network. But to be honest with you, I think this is really the only thing that these, items are being used for. I don't think we technically need to do that. But it does give us the ability to have a buffer, and if we want to expand it out elsewhere, yeah, like the only thing that this is being used for is the quantum chip. So this UI was a little bit misleading at first, but you can click on any item and it will show you what it's used for, which is super awesome. But so quantum chips are used for several different things, but the plane filters are only used for one item in the game. That's to make quantum chips. So, but that's all right. That's no big deal. So what we're going to do is come over on this side and, well, first let's give this thing some power. I don't think we technically need to give it power, but we're going to give it power because why not? But yeah, we'll give that some power, and then we'll start running out to the other side here. Oh, wow, that was a weird... Oh, that just looked really weird from that angle. Ah, must be... Yeah, like, look at that. It just looks like... Oh, that is so weird. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because it looks like it's curving around in the wrong way. Did they add some new thing in here that I'm not aware of? Let's see. No, it's creating in the right spot, but it just looks like it's bent for some reason. Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, look at that. It just looks like it's bent. Huh. That's really weird. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna have to, I don't know. It's weird. Whatever, who cares? It's no big deal. Now we get to check out doing this cool stuff, which, oh wait, actually, so in order to make quantum chips, we're also going to need processors, I believe. But I'm going to double check. Yes, we're going to need regular processors, and we're going to request those from the logistics network. So another reason why I built this. So even though we're going to be providing the plane filters on the network, we're not going to be... I mean, we might end up using them. I don't know. But we definitely do need to grab the processors off the network. Oh, I didn't mean to do 50 of those, but whatever. No big deal. But we'll just cap this out at 10. It's going to bring a ton in. It's going to need a ton of those. No big deal. So let's go ahead and hook this one up while those run out and do their thing. But now we get to check out the super cool new way that we can drop. Wait, where'd those go? Oh, here they are. The new super cool way. So we'll drop one. We're going to select our recipe, which is going to be quantum chips, which are in here somewhere. Aha, here we go. Quantum chips. So we're going to copy that, and then we're going to go to place it right here, but we're going to... Oh my god, look at how amazing that is. Holy crap, look at how much time that just saved me by doing that. Thank you, devs, for adding that. Oh my god. Thank you. Let's see, can we do that again?
You know
Let's
you're
drop
a game
that.
nerd whenever you thank the game gods.
Yes, exactly. I am a game nerd, and I'm thanking the game gods. Engineers are gods, right? All right, so look at this. Like, it's not my imagination. Like, look at... For some reason, these are warping different. Like, I don't understand what's up with that. Like, there's got to be something that they changed in this patch, because I don't remember doing that before. All right, we're just going to ignore that. Something must be up with that. Who cares? Whatever. Yeah, unfortunately... Okay, let's see. Taking a look at how much of each of these it needs. So it only needs 2 of each of those. So I was debating on, okay, well, do I need to add more or Mark III, sorters to these to grab one of those a little bit faster? But they still haven't added the ability to copy and paste. Or did they? Let's see. I hit Control-C. That did nothing. But look at their changelog. I don't believe that they added anything related to copy and paste. I think that's in the next. No. Doesn't appear that you could do like normal copy and paste. So, oh well. But you know what? The first thing that they added saves us a ton of time. So I'm totally okay with that. This would have taken us 3 times longer to do prior to the patch. So I'm totally okay with that. But now I'm going to build this one a little bit smaller, and you can see that it doesn't have that weird bend to it. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know, whatever. We got to go pick up more sorters at some point soon, so right now we're just going to kind of ignore that. Let's see, do we have enough foundations? We do. Okay, good. Because I need to build another, let's see, we'll probably expand it out a little bit further, but I'm going to put as much foundation as I can going out, and then that's where I'm going to build my logistics to provide this onto the network. So let's see, let's put that right about... actually, yeah, let's do this first. Feels like my character's running slower, too. That just might just be the fact that I was playing a different game a little while ago. Okay, so let's run it out to about there, and then we will plop down our logistics as far over as I can. And of course, if I really do need to expand this out further, I could just build my assemblers on the opposite side, so it's not that big of a deal. But let's see, I want to put our quantum processors, supply those to the network. I don't believe that we're actually requesting this anywhere just yet, but... Oh, I put... Crap. I keep messing up splitting these. It's because this game does it different than other games I've been playing recently, so it's been kind of messing me up. Yeah, just drop 10 on there, cool. Go build some sorters out of each one of these to drop that out. I wish there was a copy and paste just to have blueprints for this, because that would really make this easier. That's going to be the next evolution in this game. That's where it's really going to make things really nice. But at the same time, it'll also make it a lot easier to progress through this game a lot faster. Good or bad? I don't know. Alright, so let's make sure that we do have some power being provided down here. And we'll just get rid of those later as we need to. But just make sure that we can have those drones powered up and they can go off to other adventures and other places so we can have them go ahead and make their rockets and do all that stuff. I don't know if we have a rocket assembly place yet. Hey PJ, how are you doing tonight? Sorry I didn't see you sneak in there. You just kind of popped in out of nowhere. PJ, do you have... Wait, you only have a... you have a Mac from 10 years ago and you don't have a recent gaming machine, do you? Because I think you would like to play this Valheim. Yeah, thank you, Brittany, for helping me pronounce it again. Valheim, yes, Valheim. But yeah, I don't know if you would have an interest in playing that game or if you even have a system that would be capable of playing it. But if you do have a system that would be capable of playing it and would like to play it, please let me know because I think it'd be a lot of fun. I mean, you know, all the kind of you know, the stuff that's needed to. Wow, why is that not working? All the details for connecting to the stream will be published. So it's not like I'm keeping things secret or anything, but yeah. So just tune in on Wednesday and you'll be able to join. You don't even like games. I know you don't like games, PJ. Just kidding. That's not what he said, but that's what I'm just going to pretend like he said because, you know, it's so much easier to just make things up instead of reporting the truth. No, Brittany, no political statements out of that. It's just a general thought that I have in my mind because I've been arguing with idiots today. And I'm not going to give you any more details than that because they're just idiots. We'll just say science-denying idiots that are pretty gullible. We'll just leave it at that. All right, so so what I'm doing also is I'm taking a look around. I need to build a bunch more of those transports. Thinking about getting one of the new MacBook Airs or M1. So, you know, they're going to be releasing, as I told you when you called me last week, PJ, you know, WWDC is in like 9 days or something like that, and they will be announcing okay. I almost said they will be because I don't know for a fact whether they will be. So there's that. There's a high chance that they will be releasing a new MacBook Pro. But to be honest with you, if you do get a MacBook Air and you want to play some of these newer games and you know you're having some trouble with it, just get GeForce Now. No, they are not a paid sponsor. I want to make that really clear. I am not getting paid for saying that. I did play around with it. I was thinking about playing it at one point. Or using it at one point, but you know, if I'm hanging out in the bedroom or something like that, and you know, I can just stream it directly there instead of just streaming it from my computer if I want. That's one option. I have a bunch of different options for playing in the bedroom while me and Brittany just watch TV and such. But I need to have two solutions because I need to have one for me and I need to have one for her. So that's where things like that, where streaming services come in handy. But yes, GeForce, NVIDIA, if you would like me to promote your stuff, I am more than happy to. And you know what? I come really cheap too. Just give me a subscription for free, and I'll be more than happy to mention you a few times beyond that. So I'm not gonna mention them anymore until they give me some money. But yeah, no, like there are a lot of different services like that beyond just them. So, you know, check out the other ones, and you know, you can just do streaming from a system. If you do have a gaming system in another room, that's one way to do that, you know. But yeah, whatever. I mean, of course, playing over wired is going to be a lot better. I probably don't need a pro. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely understand that, PJ. I am not going to make the joke that I'm pretty sure you can hear me in my head. Or hear you in, I don't know. Hear somebody in somebody's head making that joke about pro and jobs and stuff and things. Anyway. Okay, so now that we're producing those processors, I'm looking around for my deuterium production, and I can't, for the life of me, remember where I am actually producing that. I know, or at least I think I know, somewhere near my mall. I don't know where it's at. By the way, tomorrow at, if I remember correctly, it's 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So 6 p.m. Pacific Time, not specific time. I will be on Schrodinger's Cat. I'll be one of the member panelists. Get to hang out. We're going to be watching some silly frauditors and sovereign citizens and all those idiots. And we're going to be making fun of them. So definitely check it out. If I remember correctly, I'll try to put, or if I remember, not remember correctly, if I just remember in general, I'll try to put a link in the description. But yeah, just Schrodinger's Cat on, on YouTube, and you'll see me as one of the panelists tomorrow. And plus, absolutely great YouTuber, produces some great content. Definitely recommend him. If you like to watch stupid people doing stupid stuff, highly recommend checking out his channel. To be honest with you, that was one of the things that I had considered doing, was just making some fun of sovereign citizens and whatnot in a video. But I'm like, I don't know if I really have the time for doing that kind of content. I don't know if I feel like dealing with that kind of content, because one of the problems also, I'm just kind of refilling all of my stuff right now, if you're wondering what I'm doing. But, the reality is, at a certain point, those frauditors are going to stop making money. Those YouTube dollars are going to dry up, and then I don't know what they plan on doing, because they're calling it a job, and it's not a job, sorry. They think they're the press, and they're not. But yeah, at a certain point, that's going to dry up, and then what are they going to do? So then at that point, it's like, okay, well, how do I adapt a channel? I mean, there's a bunch of other things I could cover. I know a little bit about science. I'm not going to claim to be a science expert or anything, so I'm not going to cover in the people who debate the shape of the Earth and think that it's something that it's not. It's a globe, you idiots. Which is crazy. It's 2021, and I can't believe that people have to say that. I remind people of it. But hey, whatever. Yeah. So there's always that, but I'm not qualified enough to have those discussions. All right, so I'm looking at the deuterium fuel rods, which are the next thing that we have to get produced. Once we have that produced, we can create our small rockets and start working our Dyson shell, which is exciting. So we're getting this close. We're so close. So, deuterium's going to be a pain in the neck, but we have our super magnets, or our super magnetic rings over. Oh wait, they're not right here. Wait, they're right here. Super magnetic rings right here. Those are being provided to logistics, but this is kind of a pain in the neck spot to produce it. So I don't think I want to produce them right here. And it's kind of a pain in the neck to get it out of here, but it's not that big of a deal. I don't mind running logistics like 12 feet, because we're going to end up with a lot of hydrogen that we need to burn off. So I don't really care, to be honest with you. That's fine. But you know what I think I might do? Let's do this real fast. I think I'm going to start taking some of this hydrogen that I'm bringing from other planets, and I think I'm going to start making it available to that other planet, or to that other system, so we can start getting it to these Kazmaier crystals, start getting those a little bit faster. So let's see, hydrogen. So we're going to do local demand and remote supply. And that should start taking or allowing some of our logistics vessels to just take a trip out there. At least I hope. Let's see if it does or not. Yep, there they go. And then they should start going out to other galaxies far, far away and providing it. And then that should start... at some point, we'll have to take a trip over there and deal with it, but for right now, this is fine. So, PJ, are you thinking about getting the Mac? Are you thinking about getting like an iMac or a MacBook Air? I mean, do you really want the laptop, or do you just want a desktop, or what are you thinking? There is a lot of rumor about the M2 chip, too, so that's the other thing that I would consider holding off for. Now, what I'm curious about is what happens when you have you have interplanetary logistics, two of them on the same planet, that one of them is requesting it from local, and the other one is doing remote demand. So I'm kind of curious how these are kind of going to, go back and forth. I'm wondering if these are going to cause a problem where they're just kind of flying back and forth. They might. They might. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So as that's going, let's... yeah, there's really no good place where I have this right now to get those super magnetic rings out of there. I mean, I can kind of snake it through in some weird way, but let's see, which direction are we going? So the poles are that way, so we'd have to bring it out this way. Which, yeah, I guess I could. Oh, wait, we have them kind of coming down, snaking around through this way. And those are kind of coming around through here. Which I guess what I can also do potentially is... I could set up a splitter here and bring them around and kind of bring them out that way. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's get rid of some of these. Let's upgrade that while we're at it. And then let's put down a splitter, even though that's not really going to give us enough room. So we're going to have to build this back there a little bit, which is stupid, but whatever. Because, yeah, we don't have enough room to kind of go up and over. Yeah, I guess I could have moved this one to move over as well. Don't really care that much. This is fine. Bring this back down. Then bring this around this way. Then we're also going to drop some foundations. There we go. Yeah, I'm just kind of going through and just clearing off all these spots because I have some foundations on me just to kind of get rid of all that. That should be good for now. And let's see, what else do we need in order to produce? Oh, wait, so we're doing... So we have, okay, so we have, let's see, where the heck is it? Deuterium fuel rods. Oh, here we go. Deuterium fuel rods, so we're going to need, it's made in assemblers. Oh, this is another thing that I had dealt with at some point. Sorry, my nose is really itchy today. Oh, wait, how's that different from any other day? I swear. Okay, so we have a bunch of deuterium on another planet. We have a bunch here, but we will have to set up some something to actually process this deuterium at some point to create more deuterium from the hydrogen, but we're not going to worry about that for just right now. I just want to get the other production kind of up and going. So supermagnetic rings we have. Deuterium. Let's see if we have... Oh, we have deuterium already here, which is great. Perfect. So let's get some deuterium out of here. And I guess I'll snake this one around this way. Perfect. And bring this down this way. Perfect. And let's see what else we need. Let's drop this here because this is where we're going to Going to first create the first one, and then from there we'll just, create an array of them, just kind of going down that way. Let's see here. And we're also going to need aluminum. Aluminum is another thing that... Oh, wait. You know what? I don't like how I put these like this. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of this. We're going to have to move this over one more. And you'll see why in a second. Because I need to make a little bit of room for the... Oops, not plastic. For aluminum. Oh, this is an interstellar. I didn't realize that. That's all right. Let's say local demand, remote demand. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Now, the reason why I wanted to kind of, before I went too far, is because I want to bring this one around first, which is our aluminum, and then bring the deuterium around. This way they align up really nicely. And let's start dropping our sorters down. And then we can at least get this one start producing something. There it goes, and now it's producing them. Let's see how much we need of each of those items. Deuterium we will need the most of, so we're going to want to make sure that those are Mark III. Oops. And before I go too far, I want to make sure that we start having an output being produced. And let's drop our sorter kind of coming down that way. Okay, now we can go ahead and drop that. And let's drop a nice healthy out to about there. Oh, it does drop the sorters. Oh my God, that's awesome. Holy crap. Okay, so that's great. So it appears that if you do have the sorters on the others, and you drop them all down, it will copy and paste all that in place. Oh, that's great. Except if you don't have the... if you don't have enough conveyor belts going out there, it won't create those as well. Very good to know. So I guess the question is, yeah, I guess let's do this. So we can copy, oh wait, actually, yeah, so we can copy this one. We could do the same thing again. Let's copy that. And look at that. It drops these sorters for you. Oh my God, that's so amazing. Holy crap, that's going to save me so much time. If you've seen past videos, you know how long it has taken me to put some of these things in place. Holy crap, this is like such a huge update. This is a game changer for this game. Holy crap rocks. This is amazing. Look at that. Look at how much production I just got up and going with almost no effort. Oh my God, that's so amazing. I love it. But this will probably be good for now. I mean, we're definitely going to need some more production, but this is good for now. Let's go ahead and build this out a little bit further, and then we'll just kind of plop it into another logistics. We'll make it available on the network, and then from there we'll find out wherever we are building our carrier rockets. We can start doing some assembly of the carrier rockets, and then we can start making our... I forget what the heck they call them. There's like these little like things that you make to shoot off the rockets, and then we can start actually on our Dyson shell. It is so exciting. I'm so happy about this. This is so exciting. I'm so glad to be a part of this. There we go. Give it a nice 10. Actually, we should probably give it more than that because we'll have to be creating a lot of these. Just give it a nice healthy 20. There we go. Yes, I know there's probably other ways that I could have done that, but who cares? All right, excellent. So I think there's some point that we started creating an assembly for these. All right, let's see. Well, by the time it creates 400 of these, is it 400 or I forget how many is transported locally. But if there's anywhere requesting this deuterium fuel rods, they will be provided quickly. Oops. Let's see here. Where did I could have sworn I had created it towards the top. Oh wait, I remember doing something over here. Okay, there was those things that we created. That's right. Okay, cool. And there's that. I guess let's... Well, since we need to do our final assembly... Yeah, see, we have these over there and we have this over here. And we're going to need both of those to do our final assembly. We'll just come over here and do our final assembly. Let's see how much fuel we have. Okay, so we're going to need to go to our mall and grab... Let's see, we're going to need to grab some fuel. We need to stock up on a whole bunch of things like assemblers, because I know that we just went through a ton of assemblers pretty quickly now that we can drop them really quickly, which is awesome. Let's see, how much do we have on conveyor belts? Oh my god, we're almost out of conveyor belts. Holy crap. Just dropped a ton of those. Oh my god, such a game changer. I love that they added that array function. It's not really an array function, I just, you know, dealing with Blender and, you know, rendering and all that kind of crap, I just look at it as like an array function, because that's pretty much what an array function is in those game, you know, applications. See here. Still need some Mark IIs. That's fine. Don't need any more Mark II of these conveyor belts. Oh wow, why didn't I set this one like that? Oh wait, I did. Okay, there we go. Same thing with the Mark I's. Get rid of those. We don't need them on us anymore. Okay, we need some assemblers, which should be around here somewhere. Wait, do we actually need assemblers right now? I don't know if we do. Yeah, we got, well, we have 35 on us right now. That's good. I mean, if I see them really quickly, I'll just top off. If not, I'm going to grab the fuel that we need and we can head over to the other area. If I can remember where the hell it was this time. I know it's in here somewhere. There we go. I'm just going to fill up on a bunch of that because I want to have to come back for it. I do know it was towards the North Pole, I think. So let's go, wait. Where's the pole? Okay, it's that way. I think it was over this direction. Yes, I think it's over here. There we go. Cool. And let's see, which way do we have the output of this coming out? Oh, it looks like it's going into a logistics over here. And that's okay, because we could just kind of snake it around back that way, except for I did not grab any foundations. That's kind of an issue. Oh no, I guess I'm not bringing it through that way. Wait, which direction does this go? Oh, that's bringing it around this way. That's what it is. Okay. And that output's coming through here. Yeah, I need to stop chewing on my lip. I keep doing that crap, and I don't know why. Ah, there we go. Probably messed up my lipstick again. Let me take a look. If I did, I might just have Brittany bring me some. I don't have a mirror at my desk, so I'm literally using my phone. Oh, wow, yeah, I totally messed it up. Brittany, when you get a second, can you bring me my lipstick? Thank you. It's in the bedroom. Probably on near my makeup thingy. Just look at my vanity and look to the left. It should be near that little jar of water. Yeah, I actually use water on my eyeshadow. I know it's weird, but it works. It works damn well. Okay, what was I doing? Yes, final assembly. Final assembly. That's right. So we're gonna need. We need deuterium. We gotta bring that in. We need some of these things, and then we need processors. So deuterium processor or quantum processors or quantum chips, and we also need the those things there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna tell this to start bringing in some quantum chips. Demand the quantum chips. Okay. So should be bringing 560 of those. Excellent. Do need another logistics in order to bring in Um, the
Glittery shit, right?
it's purple, yeah.
Well, there's two. I don't know.
Oh, either works. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, bear with me a second. I have to fix this because I was watching one of my videos the other day. Just trying to find some ways to improve my content and whatnot. I hadn't really been watching it up until now, but you know. Sorry, one second. There we go. But yeah, it was just kind of driving me nuts when I was watching it the other day. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm not, you know, because between drinking out of my, you know, water bottle and, you know, everything else, oh wow, this thing, it actually does a copy and paste of that now. Oh crap, I don't want that. But yeah, I was looking at it and I was just annoyed at looking at, you know, the fact that my lipstick was all worn off, and I was like, oh my God, it looks like crap. I gotta start being conscious about fixing that when it happens. All right, let's see here. Trying to get, you know me, I like to have like even numbers and stuff here. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, cool 20, so that's going to be picking up the deuterium. That's picking up the processors, and what else do we need in order to make that? It should be... Oh wait, am I... Oh, I messed that up. This shouldn't be going in there at all. Okay, I don't know how I did that, but that's all right. And I guess, let's see, which way's east and west? Okay, we're going to go that way. We're just going to kind of build it out this way here. Cool. And then this will be our quantum processors kind of coming out that way. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. I guess I don't have snap. Oh, maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why it went around the weird direction, because I didn't have snap on. That makes sense. Okay. I always have snap on. It's just, it's easier to deal with. I don't know. Some people might not use it. I don't know. Actually, you know, I don't want that to be like that. Prefer it to be this way because, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, see, with snap off, with snap on. Huh, that's weird. Okay, well, it's good to know. It's a little bit bizarre, but... I guess PJ disappeared because he stopped talking to me. How dare him! Did I grab? Oh, no, I didn't. I wonder what I'm going to get for dinner tonight. Kind of hungry already. Can I ask Brittany when she returns from the restroom what she wants to get for dinner? Because I'm sure she's going to be getting hungry soon. I'm so excited that we're finally getting to our Dyson shell. It's so great. Yay! Dyson shell. Do-do-do-do. Oh, do I have game volume up? I don't know if I do. I know that I heard it in the background, but let me see if I can fix this. I'm going to have it all sorts of backwards, but let's try that. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that was loud. Ah, there we go. Okay. I didn't have it on at all. I was like, wait a minute. Are people not hearing the game sounds at all? If the game sounds are too loud, please let me know. It's kind of hard for me to get an exact... I mean, so the way that I currently have my audio set up, for those interested, I have it coming out of the... so basically the game sounds go out through the speaker output. Speaker output goes into a mixer. My microphone connects to a mixer, and I have two ports for two different microphones. I mean, okay, I technically could do more, but whatever. And then that feeds back in the computer through USB. And then that's where Streamlabs picks up what it needs to do. And, but this way I, in theory, should be able to get an idea of what it sounds like, but it doesn't always end up working in practice. Oh my god, look at how amazing that is. Yes! So great. So great. But yeah, I can't put the, what the hell are these called? The Tesla towers between the buildings because we're just too far north. there are limits to that, unfortunately. Trying to maximize my coverage without wasting a lot of these. I don't have those satellite things being produced. I do need to produce some. I've just been, well, frankly, lazy. There we go. Perfect. Now we should start producing a ton of those. Let's see. That one doesn't have power. That does. Cool. Now let's see what we need for the carrier launchers. Are they called carrier launchers, or they're vertical launching silos? Okay. And you can see we need a lot of crap to make those. We need a bunch of graviton lenses, and we need some quantum chips. So the quantum chips are pretty easy. We'll just grab some out of here, because we're going to need to produce a bunch of those. There we go. And we'll just grab another 10 stack because we can. I grabbed a little bit more, but who cares? Alright, so we have to head to our... We have to head to our mall. We gotta grab some... Gotta grab some assemblers. We need... Oh, we need to grab the graviton lenses. We need to grab some... Oh, crap. I forgot all the things we need to grab now. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, foundation. We need to grab a bunch of foundation. Let's see. Yeah, one thing I really wish they would add in this game, kind of logistics network to bring items to you, just like Factorio has. Like, that is one thing that I really miss in this game. I miss that in Satisfactory. Just little drones that can just bring things into your inventory, make sure you're always stocked up on stuff. This way you don't have to worry about where you are and constantly figuring out where the heck things are. And that would just be a really nice addition to this game. And once they have, you know, I mean, I know people have worked on mods and stuff for it, but once they have proper mod support, I'm sure somebody will work on it. If not, it might already exist. I don't know. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't really looked because I'm waiting for kind of the official mod support. Just because I don't like to tease myself with, you know, finding some really great mods and then having them break, and then I can't play the game until I have them, you know, fixed again. And I dealt with this problem with Factorio at one point, and City Skylines, and then it just became so ridiculous that, like, when major updates came out, I felt like I couldn't even play the game until I got all the mods updated, and then, like, sometimes it was a while, and then I kind of forgot about it. So, and it was just an annoying trap to keep falling into. So, all right, so let's look. Excuse me. Let's look for our graviton lenses, which are over here. Oops. I jumped in the water accidentally there. I really need a bunch of those, so we're just going to go ahead and grab those there. And you know what? I think we're going to, while we're here, we're going to set up a storage so we can grab these and kind of automatically put them into some storage so we can use them as we need to. But we don't need a ton of those graviton lenses, so we're just going to put this here. And yes, we'll put an output. So at least it's grabbing some of this. Actually, we can just do this. And just have it as a nice buffer. Actually, I guess we can get rid of the output because we really just want this for our own personal use wherever we need it. Cool. Excellent. And you can see we got a ton of it there. Cool. And then we need... Oh, looks like we are good to go. So let's go ahead and start producing some of those. Oh, we can only produce one of them because we need a lot of aluminum. So let's go grab some of that. I don't remember exactly where aluminum is, but I think it's over near... We had a bunch of processors and stuff that we're building. And I think it was over there, if I remember correctly. That is not it. Really wish there was a map or something that could be like, yep, this is our location for this. This is where we're building that. one big thing I would really like them to add. Here we go. That's where we have our aluminum being produced. Oh, it looks like we can't do more than that. That's okay. It looks like we're full on that now, of course. Let's see if we can grab a couple more of these. Sort that, and then we just want to grab one more stack of this. Let's see here. I'm trying to use up everything I can. But you know, I think that should be good, because... yeah. Now let's head back over. Let's see here. But yeah, let's head back to where we're producing all that stuff, and... here we go. Then we can start setting up these launchers and start, you know, we'll get our Dyson shell up and going. I was pretty sure that this episode we were going to start being able to do that, but, you know, last episode towards the end, I just kind of knew that there was no way we were going to get there, and that's okay. I'm just filling in all this crap because I don't really need it. Excellent. We'll build this out. We'll build it out a little bit further, and then this way we have a little bit of room to expand if we need to. Actually, yeah, I don't like the way that I put them here. You know what? We're going to feed these into a logistics network. And then we're going to also put this into... actually, no, I don't like how I did that there. What I'm debating on is, do I want to put these carrier rockets into logistics, or do I want to just start shooting them off here? But if we shoot them off here, it'll take a little while to really get anywhere, but we do need a lot of room to shoot these off, because we need a lot of room to have enough of these, you know, launching silos, essentially. You know what, we'll just shoot some here, and then we'll kind of figure it out later as we go. Alright, so where are those? I know I made a bunch of them. Oh yeah, we gotta grab... oh wait, not that stuff, it was the other thing. Vertical launching silo. Let's go grab some more of these frame materials. Oopsies. And let's also get some of these frame materials in logistics. Oh wow, we're not producing a lot of those right now. Or are we? Oh no, we're producing a good amount of them. I mean, it looks like we're kind of full on some of these, but... let's create a, just kind of a quick storage for these, so if we do need any more in the future, we can just grab them out as we need to. And yeah, that's a lot easier to deal with. We can just grab them as we need to. And we need more graviton lenses, so that's fine. I'm not going to get more of them. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some of these loaded into those silos and start launching them. Okay, looks like we only have 2 of those right now. Was it? I thought we had more than 2. Only 2? That's it? Jeez, these things take a lot of materials. Holy crap. That's alright, we'll just get 2 of them set up, and then we'll kind of go from there. These take a lot of room. Honestly, they just take a lot of space. Looks like you can rotate them, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. So if we put them like this, and actually let's see how far over we can go with these. I want to give us kind of maximum room here. We're not going to be able to put this other one right here, but that's okay.
You have built a vertical launching silo. Now you can use it to construct the main structure of the Dyson sphere. But before that, you need to enter the Dyson sphere panel to finish planning the Dyson sphere nodes and frames.
See?
After the plan is completed, the vertical launching silo will automatically launch small carrier rockets loaded with Dyson sphere components to build the nodes and frames. Each rocket provides 1 structure point, and you can use the vertical launching silo panel to master the required structured points.
See? There you go. Yep, that's whatever it said. Brittany has been awfully quiet. I have a feeling that she's taking a nap. Either that or she's got her headphones on, not listening to my nonsense. She does it a lot because she doesn't like hearing me. I'm kidding. I just said that just to get a rise out of her. She was listening. She's not paying attention to me. Alright, there we go. You can see that they're starting to get some rockets loaded into them, and that's great. We can go, we're going to have to go get some more graviton lenses, but you can see we have some small carrier rockets on us already. But now let's go ahead and create our Dyson shell. So what I did with my first one, like I did this weird one where I had like several different, you can create different layers to them, and they will all rotate in different ways or different speeds because of how close they are. And I didn't like the patterns what I did the first time. I did this weird, like they were like little like honeycomb kind of shapes, and it looked okay, but I was like, I think I could do better, you know. So I don't know what shape we're going to do this time, but we're going to start off with something really, really simple. We'll do some basic bands. Maybe we'll do, no. We'll just start it off and see. So let's go ahead and add so we got layer 1. This is our shell. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot off rockets. So we have 1,442 of these sails. We don't have a lot of those sails right now. They're probably, you know, they don't have a ton of lifetime. We're just not shooting off enough right now to keep a lot around. But that's all right, because what's going to happen is we're going to shoot off our... the rockets are going to start to produce the shell. And you'll actually see it in the sky. And then it will absorb. So you can see that we can only create our shell in a really... Or we're going to just stop the game for a second so it's easier for us to kind of place things. But you can see that we can only create something on this small little line right here. And what's going to happen is we'll eventually get some research that if we go into this, you'll see that there's some research right here that will increase the latitude limit by 15 degrees. And that will allow us to start building out, or building up, I should say. But let's pick one little point, and we're going to make some really... We can't build them up. We can only build them kind of this way for right now. So it's not particularly exciting at this stage. But what we're going to do is we're going to build out a couple of them just to kind of create that. And what's going to happen is now that these are in place, you can see these are going to start shooting off these little carrier rockets. And they're going to fire off. Bring up our little menu here, and you can see there's those carrier rockets coming through. Those are the sails. And they're going to fly around to some specific nodes. You can see them kind of coming in. And they are going to inject themselves into one of these nodes. And you'll be able to see it kind of putting itself in there, right there. There it goes. And you'll see that the structural point has 2 in there, 1 incoming, and it requires a total of 110 of those rockets just to finish that one node. And then you can see next to it, these are going to require sails. But I don't think those sails are going to start being created until this has a certain amount of frames in place. So as you can imagine, this takes a really long time to produce sufficient quantities. But you see, we're just going to keep launching off 2 of those. So let's go ahead and make some more graviton. And you'll actually be able to see in the sky, eventually you'll start being able to see those cell points. But right now you can't really see them because they're very small and they don't really have much there. But we're going to definitely need to be able to create more of these launchers. But we need more graviton lenses in order to do that. Let's see, where are they? Graviton lenses are over here. We'll be running out of a whole bunch of other things along the way, so that's okay. It's expected. And I knew I was going to run out of that instantly. That's okay. Hey, Brittany, are you hungry? She's not listening to me. I'm literally going to text her across the room. I love this. I end up texting her so many times. Okay, there we go. I mean, we need a ton of materials for this, so what can I say? Actually, you know what? I don't think I really feel like producing all those manually because it requires so many damn materials. So we're going to set up a little bit of logistics to create those because it'll just be a pain in the neck otherwise. So let's go ahead and let's just extend this out a little bit further. Brittany says yes, she is hungry. So let's see. Yeah, I hear her laughing. That means that can actually hear me this whole time.
No.
Yes, this whole time she can hear me. This whole time she can hear me. She's a liar. Nobody listen to her. She's an absolute 150,000% liar. No, get away from me. No! Liar!
I was not lying.
Liar.
I was listening to a
Sure you were.
video.
Yeah. Nobody believes
Which
you.
one?
I don't know. What do you want to get for dinner?
Give me a minute.
I ask her what she wants for dinner. She's like, I don't know. And it's like, yeah, I know you don't know.
Well, we had Mexican
Alright.
yesterday, so ideally not Mexican.
Yeah, preferably not Mexican because we had that yesterday.
I could go for one of those sushi bowls that I like.
I could do a
go for
sushi
something
bowl.
breakfasty
Yeah, let's do
dinner.
one of those sushi bowls.
The sushi bowls?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
But why don't you order and, well, let me know how long it's going to be for delivery.
They're really close, so it's usually like 25 minutes.
Well, take a look at what time they're open till.
Yeah.
I would say, because if they're going to close it, excuse me, if they're going to close at 8, I'm sorry, I'll ordering dinner again. If they're going to close at 8:30, then we should like order them now. But if they're not, if they close at like 9, then order at 8:30. Does that make sense? Okay.
No.
My God, she's being such a brat tonight. I guess I kind of deserve it a little bit. Just kidding, I don't. Because I might have been a minor brat the other day. Very minor. Very minor. Just on the small scale of the spectrum. Very small scale. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought I had these things.
They're open until 10.
They're open till 10. Okay. So I would order around 8:30 because I'll be yeah, I'm only gonna be streaming till, well, as soon as the food shows up. So yeah, order in 17 minutes. Okay, so let's see here. Now that I'm done with that, so our frame material is not being brought in. That's okay. And we need some assemblers for this. So let's go ahead and put an assembler here. This is going to be a little bit messy for now. I'll deal with this later, but I just don't feel like, yeah. So let's bring our aluminum down. And what I'm doing is I'm running this all the way down this way to make room for the strange matter production, which I'm producing right over there. Let's bring that down just a little bit further. Let's go into this one. Okay, so the reason I put that there is to allow a little bit of room to kind of expand this out without going too crazy. And then we'll kind of bring this one down this way because we can only have, generally speaking, of course, we can only have 3 materials on each side. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that there. Obviously, we need to give this some power. Give this some Mark II sorters. And then give this some Mark II sorters. And then on the other side, we will have another one. Oh, wait, this is for building. For just this other stuff. So it's only going to be just this one right here. Let's bring it down this way. Oh, wow, it takes a lot of material for this. Yeah, I forgot that it takes 80 aluminum to make one of these damn things. 80. Holy crap. But yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade all of these to Mark III, because, yeah, as you can tell, it'll take a little while for those to go through. Let's take the graviton lenses that we do have and drop them in there. And then I'm just going to create one. I'm only creating one of these, to be honest with you. And then we will spit that directly into there. And bada boom, bada bing, that will do its thing. But we definitely need more of these frames, so we're going to go and seek out some more of those. Like, those should be being produced right now. Like, we have them being produced. But the problem is that I'm not putting it into the logistics network. And that's a big reason why, when I'm working on this, I try to put everything through a logistics network best I can. Like if I'm, like for example, the processors, like you can see that the electronic components are going through a logistics network, even though they don't really need to. But that's in the event that I decide to expand later. It's much easier for me to, you know, just put it right through, or just grab it off of the existing logistics network than to suddenly have to start feeding it through. But it looks like this one right here, we can actually just leverage this to start serving some of those. So we're going to just say that. And then I'm going to come in here. We're going to break down some of that. We're going to put a splitter in here. And I will prioritize this going into there. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to prioritize it or just split it off, because we will, you know, for right now, we'll use a priority. But I don't know how much of that will... Oops, let's priority that side. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, this thing is in the way. I was like, what the hell? Why does this not let me connect that in? I was like, what the hell? There we go. All right. Whew. As you can tell, I'm pretty tired today. Oh my god. All right, so that's going to start feeding those over there, and we'll be able to go check that out in just a moment. But yeah, so this is basically now going out and, you know, dropping those in place, and it will... Oh, yeah, you can see it did build that out just a little bit, and actually it looks like our... Oh wait, I'm a little bit mistaken. It looks like we do have to get... You can see it's only... The power generation is 10.3 megawatts, so it's like almost nothing. But for having so many of this swarm, like so many, you know, so few nodes compared to what the Dyson swarm does, so you can see the power generation is definitely more. But it just takes a little bit more resources to get there. But this part right here, which is going to be the part that, let's see, we can't actually, yeah, we can't use that yet. But essentially this thing right here is going to be used for, Oh, there's that mode too. We gotta play with that. But yeah, you basically, I can't friggin' talk today. Oh my god, I'm tired. All right, let's try this again. So once you create all these different node points, what's going to happen is, let's say I were to build up just a square right here. You have to fill them in. And once you fill them in, then the actual Dyson swarm will start to fill in those spots. But that can't happen until we do this research right here. And we need 2,000 of these. But we need graviton lenses, and we need gravity matrix. We need a bunch of graviton lenses, we need a bunch of those processors, and we need to start producing green science. So this is where we go from, we have a little bit of production going to this right now, to where we really have to scale up production in a lot of these areas. So let's first off, since we're here and we see this, let's just put a couple more supply on there. Eventually at some point we'll start bringing in our sulfur from another galaxy, because there are galaxies that have oceans of sulfur, which is kind of cool. Let's get rid of that since we don't need this one anymore. That one is also mined out. And that one is, let's see, how much more do you got to go? Yeah, 17k. So you'll be going for a little while. Cool, fine, whatever. Let's see. These graviton lenses, we really got to scale up its production right now. That is really slow. But you can see that it is currently slow because of the this collider is filled up, or is missing deuterium right now. And part of that is probably because we're just not bringing nearly enough deuterium to deal with that. But what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to scale up our deuterium production, not only locally, but on other planets, or on the other planets. So we're going to have to go drop off some more of these orbital collectors, which we should have a bunch on us. Yes, we do. So we're going to go drop off some more orbital collectors on the gas giant, which is right next to our planet. And there's the gas giant. So it's going to kind of fly over to this hydrogen giant. We need to look for the, you can see we already have found the equator. Lucky on that one, because sometimes it takes me a while to find the equator. So now you can see that, like this one, for example, you know, they find hydrogen a lot faster than deuterium, but you can see that based on this one right here, we have 7 of them currently, and you can see that we are using all of the hydrogen that these are generating. You can see that none of them are filled up, and that's good. That's what we want to see. So let's go ahead and we're going to copy that. Just going to drop down pretty much all of them, and you can see that you've got to fly to like every other spot to drop them off, but you got to let your drone kind of catch up, or else you'll end up dropping a bunch of these and having to fly back. It's really annoying, trust me. So you want to let your drones kind of catch up with you. And we'll just drop a couple more. I don't want to go too crazy with it, because what could end up happening is you could end up with a... Actually, you know what? Let's just drop them all. Screw it. I was originally thinking like, well, I don't want to drop them all, because you could end up running into a situation where you are just not collecting enough hydrogen, or you're collecting so much hydrogen that you're not using enough of it, and then anything that you're producing for deuterium just basically comes to a grinding halt. There are other ways to produce deuterium as well, by using hydrogen itself, and what you do is you kind of cycle it through, and through these collectors, and every once in a while it will just spit out one deuterium. It's like 99% or 1% chance it will drop out of deuterium, and then you can kind of cycle it through several times. There are these kind of systems you can build for just kind of rotating around and around in circles until it just, yeah. It basically creates an infinite loop. So it's just constantly using hydrogen, producing deuterium, and just eventually once it runs down, then it will grab more hydrogen into the system, but it doesn't need to do it very much, because it doesn't spit out all that much deuterium. But we'll definitely need to start producing some of that. But I'm going to go ahead and land here, and I have to go use the restroom. So I will be back in just 1 second. Be right back.
It says 35 minutes.
Alright, I am back. I was trying to see if I could hold out till the end of the stream. But it turns out, nope. I, in fact, could not. Oh wow, we got a ton of deuterium in the storage container. Nice. So we're going to tell this to do, this should do local supply, but it's not. And I don't know why not. Like, there's a ton of deuterium in there. And why is it not doing a... that's weird. Okay. I had this here just to, you know, take some of that excess to make sure that we always had plenty local. But, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's really weird. I love the fact that you can build these, like, storage containers. Go all the way up almost into the, planetary logistics. But I don't know why this is not... It's doing local supply. And that should be providing plenty. I must have messed something up here. Let's see here. Let's fly back over there. And now that I know that that deuterium is over there, I don't know why it's not being picked up here. I must have messed up one of the other things. Let's see here. Okay. And yeah, you can see this is a local... Oh. That's what it is. I'm doing local supply from here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Yeah, this is kind of an issue because I'm doing local supply remote demand. And the purpose of this was to be able to have external, like bring it out from other parts of the solar system, bring them in. Wow, I really can't think very much today. I am really out of it. Jesus. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do this because this is basically saying this is local supply, but it isn't picking it up. So I think what I might have to do, because this is a little bit messed up, I think I will have to. Oh wait, was that one an international? Or not international, interplanetary? Because if this one's an interplanetary, that explains everything. Yes, or it's interstellar. Okay, cool. So then what I'm going to do is come over to this one and just say that I want to do a local request from it. We'll just do local demand. Cool. And this will just grab it from the other one. I don't know. I did this in a stupid way. Who cares? Whatever. All right. And there it goes. Now you can see it's starting to come through. I will have to create a hydrogen kind of like loop to start producing more deuterium. But for right now, this is good. Now we're back up and going, creating some of these graviton lenses, which will kind of come all around here. We'll start creating more of these, so on and so forth, And I'm not going to have it create that many. I'm only going to create about, we'll create to about there. That'll be good. I think these stack up to a maximum of like 10. So it's not going to produce that many of them. But, yeah, so on the next episode, we're going to, the next episode, Dyson Sphere Program, which will be next Saturday, depending on how successful Wednesday is, but yeah, I think we'll still continue to play this on on the weekends. We'll still continue to play this, but because we still got a ways to go on this. But next Saturday, we will be working on ramping up our deuterium production. We're going to start working towards our green science, which will need some of these graviton lenses, and we'll need some of the quantum chips. And with both of those, we'll be able to research a whole ton of other things that we need. And that will start bringing us to, I think that's basically, once you get green science, that is starting to transition to late game. White science is late game. But, yeah, so that's where we'll be at with the next episode. And then remember, on Wednesday, we're going to start working on our oh God, I swear, I gotta learn how to pronounce the name of this damn game. Valheim, right? Valheim? I don't know, whatever the name of that game is. We're going to start playing on Wednesday. It will hopefully be a community game. I've been playing with Brittany. She will definitely be joining in, and I'm hoping it will be a community game. I'm actually going to be setting up a server tonight for me and her, just to kind of test out setting up a private server and all that. And then, yeah, anybody will be able to join. I mean, I don't know how much I'll cap it out as. I think the game caps out as 10 anyway, so there's going to be a limit to 10 players. And the server will only be running while the stream is going. Maybe for a little bit afterwards, who knows. But basically, it's just for anybody who wants to come in and play. You don't need to own a copy of the game. The game is $20. It's really cheap. I definitely recommend it. The game is a lot of fun. I'm just cleaning up some of this, like excess blah that I have going on here. And that was before I realized that you can do, lay the foundation without, like, laying foundation. Like, just kind of smooth things out without dropping, like, little individual, pieces, like here. Anyway, and then tomorrow I'll be on Schrodinger's Cat. So, definitely stop in and check that out. That's, 6 p.m. Pacific time. But, yeah, next Wednesday we'll be playing again. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say, but thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed this session. I'm still trying to work out when I will actually have some time to, doing some creating some clips of the episodes. But I'm been starting to think that maybe the Valheim, whatever that game is, should present some more opportunities to have kind of a clip show, So we'll see how that goes. But oh wow, I just noticed with my dress, it's like the green. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. Oh well, sorry about that. Let's go to. Oh, I didn't realize I had my large cab on for a while. Wait, oh my god, how much of the show have I not been streaming? Oh my god, how much did I mess this up? Wait, I'm actually looking at the stream to see how far back this goes. Oh wow, okay, so for the last couple of minutes I've been talking without the screen going. Alright, well I totally screwed that up. Sorry. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. It's just been a really long day. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Come hang out and play with this, or play this game with me next week. I'm screwing up my outro, so let's try this again. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, all the things. Hey, here's a fun one. In the comments, just tell me how many times I screwed up during this episode, or how many times I just drifted off, or just really not with it. Make fun of me in the comments because you can. Why not? Keep it fun and don't be a douche, If you're a douche, I'm just gonna delete the comment, but as long as you're having fun with it, and that's fine. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. As I said 7 times now, I'll be back on Wednesday for some Valheim, whatever the name of the game is. Check it out, and thank you so much, and you all have a great night. Bye, my unicorns!